Siema, z tej strony Adis Bad Dice. Gramy w Eternal Strands. Tak, zapomniałem w co gramy. Dodatkowy quest nam się włączył, lećmy z tym koksem, a potem na główne zadanie może jeszcze skończymy tę grę, bo już chciałbym ją kończyć. Już mało zostało naprawdę. Tutaj dużo rzeczy do zdobycia. Nie? Treasure's mine. Szkoda nie zmienić. Dobra. Orion Expedition. Tego wcześniej nie robiliśmy? Serio, teraz będę z całym zwierzyńcem się bić. Jaki boss w ogóle tutaj ma być? Łazi, no. Ciekawe co łazi. Jakiś golem.
This is the Norian side, sir.
O!
Yes, they were working out of that cave.
Sheltered, yet deadly. Probably wasn't that way before the surge. Shipping crates, marked Project Junction 4X9.
Sounds familiar. I'll look into it.
Abandoned in a hurry.
Anyone who survived the tapestry overloading probably ran for the nearest loom gate.
I tyle? Dobra, to wracamy. Ha! W ostatniej chwili! Fuck you, komary!
About our Norian findings, would you forgive an observation before we start?
Sure. What's up?
This is the second time I've been able to just collaborate. The Axel helped me without question. Aram could get used to this.
And what did the combination of your excellent minds discover?
That marking you found, for Junction 4X9, it's a location code. The Norians and Enclave had a system to track the flow of raw magic. The Khan and I did some archival digging, and we know where it's located.
Is that a common way to track piping?
Only for Norians. Our waterworks are hidden. It keeps their secrets. But also makes them hard to track.
In Taza, you mean?
Yes, but here too. The Enclave was invested in keeping the tapestry out of sight.
Since you know where this Junction X... whatever is, am I heading there?
Not just yet. I don't want to waste your time.
Oh,
My working theory is that they used that junction to rebalance the flow of raw magic to their worksite.
To what end?
If they wanted to test new piping technology, they'd need contents for the pipe. Water wouldn't behave like raw magic does. Compression and so on. Major junctions had valves that changed the pressures and flow, but took specialized tools to operate.
How specialized, exactly?
They were Norians. Why use a wrench when you can make a special secret wrench?
A wrench hunt, then. Sounds like a trick they play on junior artisans.
I doubt we'll just find one lying around. We did, however, find the designs. Encoded, of course.
I bet Zola's already heating up the forge.
Yes. I wish they didn't use such exotic alloys, but magical flow control requires them.
It's okay, Sev. I'm on it.
Zapis site. Ja mogę to zrobić, kupić tutaj. O, jest. Dziesięć, tak? Tam było potrzeba.
Takes you back, doesn't it? Just like when we first arrived, trying to get things working, unaware there's a whole twist of piping under our feet.
One day we're just trying to get a loom gate functional.
And the next, we're going to have to face the heart of the Enclave and figure out how to fix this damned place.
If anyone can do it, it's Bryn.
Oh, of course you can. Anyway, enough of that. Do we need to send a team?
No. The valves were designed to be worked easily, even by one person. All it should take is a steady eye and a strong arm.
Asher strong? Or do I need to channel my inner big burly Ram?
You should be fine. That said, I do think all of you would look better with tusks.
You're entitled to your incorrect opinion.
Ha! So, feel up to some junction hunting, Bryn.
So much safer than my usual quarry. Less mobile, too.
Dissolution Chamber Region. Dobra, jazda. Zimno, zimno. Już mnie atakuje jeszcze.
That turned easily enough. Creaked a little, but seems stable now.
Perfect.
Certainly easier than loom gate repair.
If we could have stopped the flow with a tool like this, the Hollow's loom gate would have been trivial.
That should have cleared the Norian worksite.
Only one way to find out.
To może stąd wrócę po prostu? Jak tu stąd teraz wrócić? Tak jak przyszedłem, powiecie, prawda? Plan minimum i spierdolić się. Teraz podwyższenia spróbuję. I tak za wysoko. O, ty łapcie! Dobrze, złapała się. O, wrogowie się podrodzali. Ja ich pozabijałem wcześniej. To było tutaj.
Good news, Seth. The cave looks tangle-free.
That seals it then. Ah, literally and figuratively.
To i tyle?
So, is this broken one the new, improved piping?
No, they hadn't replaced it yet. We can run our tests later.
We have our Norian prototypes. How you feeling? Theories proven, research recovered.
A successful collaboration by any measure.
So, we know the cave was inaccessible because of the leak.
Yes, suggesting most other tangles are from damage to the tapestry. Major breakages always seem to have one nearby.
If there's raw magic in that part of the tapestry, at least.
Exactly. Now that we know how to shut down a part of the tapestry, we should be able to make repairs.
What did you find in the notes from the cave?
Exactly what I was hoping to see. Advanced materials sciences. Results from experiments on pressure containment.
Unsuccessful containment.
True. But in fairness, it wasn't the new design that failed.
I'm glad I could help, Sav.
More than anything, this has reminded me that not all Norians are scheming political animals.
Some are you.
Well, not anymore. But yes, some are more interested in sharing their expertise and pushing it further. And that's enough to give me hope that maybe if we get out of here, there's a way I could reform things.
Or at least open some eyes.
Exactly. That's a problem for the future, though. For now, there are tests to run.
Khan Arteme, my Weaver band has repaired the ark we followed through the Veil and discovered its true purpose.
To nullify the tangles at the source so it can be repaired.
Its anti-magic properties are why we were able to follow it through the Veil in the first place.
I see.
If we could get it to the source, we believe it could stabilize the Enclave.
Except the Grand Gate was broken when the Ark pushed the Herald back through it.
Surely there must be another way to reach the source.
Now that it's repaired, couldn't this Ark be used to leave the Enclave the way you came?
In theory, sure.
What are you saying, Khan Arteme?
It's time for someone to protect my people. I need to use that Ark to get us all out of here.
You would leave with the Surgeborn running loose? Or worse, allow them to spread and wreak havoc across the Maida in your wake?
No one has succeeded in stopping them yet. We've been trapped inside the Enclave for decades. It's time to set ourselves free before the Surgeborn overtake Cassidon's hold and kill us all.
In moments like these, we can't give in to our worst fears. That's what Kenrick did, and look where it got him.
We're only still here because the Spindle was brave. Honor that.
The Surgeborn has infiltrated our scry. It's learning how to use our enchantments against us. If we don't put a stop to this madness, how long until they overtake the Arks? Or bring down the Veil and spread across the Maida?
That is concerning. Still, let's be clear. Even if you could reach the source, there's a massive Surgeborn that almost killed you lurking down there.
I'll be ready for the Herald this time.
And what are you going to do about all the tangles? Punch them before they disintegrate you?
We will leverage the Aeroliths to control miasma at the source. We think this will clear a path so that I can escort the Ark.
Interesting. You've put more thought into this than I'd expected. But, as you've said, you have no way to reach the source.
Fine. Our plan has a few kinks to...
More than a few.
How about this? If you can just give us time to present you with the final plan...
Już chyba wiem, jak to zrobić.
I can't pack up this stronghold in a day.
One more thing. It's clear by now the Enclave hides its secrets well. If there's any information on the source, I need...
There are private records that can only be accessed with the Eye's signet. I suppose you...
Bryn did just save your people from certain death.
Fine. You can borrow it. You should find information at the Spire in Upper Denevron, the Bastion, and the...
Ojej.
meeting with you when we're ready.
Good luck.
Bieganko jeszcze.
You certainly wear emergency. Ridiculous! The Stanilds have been... That Hiram doesn't want...
That's not fair. You know Khan Arteme would love...
Don't say her.
All I'm saying is the...
And who, pray tell, is worthy...
Dobra. Sio, nie lubię ciebie. Jakoś tam pusto się zrobiło w tej bazie drugiej. Upper Devrion. Fire. No dobra, lećmy tam. Pewnie na górze gdzieś.
Council records are meant to be public. Wonder what else the Eye was hiding from his people.
Nie marznie nawet już. To już tyle, koniec? Wszystko tutaj?
Of grand gates across the enclave.
Dobra. To jest Instytut. Bastion. Może Instytut zostawię na końcu, teraz do Bastionu pójdziemy.
Last time we went looking for answers in the Bastion. Half the documents were torn to shreds. What else were they hiding behind the Eye's
Wydawało mi się, że jeszcze ktoś tu był, ale... A, jest.
Looks like research that's been compiled on the ecological and geographic impact.
Oczywiście wlicza jednak do tego całego rekordu 21-22. No było 20 przed chwilą. Ale to i tak coś mi brakuje, kurde. Ja Instytut Eastern Circuit. Circuit! No, niedaleko stąd. Może ptaka spalimy znowu. Chociaż nie wiem, czy jest sens z nim się pytać.
That's the Eye's signal. Did you know I can reveal the Enclave's secrets? Not that I needed it to pry into the Eye's dark truths. Let me guess. You're trying to find another way to reach the source.
I'm sick of your voice already.
Such impoliteness is unbecoming of you. Each of him swears you to be nice.
Po co mu to było?
I spoke of his own daughter. Those are the core values behind these sticks.
Tam mu dziób zniszczyłem. Już nie polata sobie, biedne. Patrz to wszystko. Łotr tu się kręci. Widzieliście? Teraz pewnie nas zaatakuje. O, jest.
All who participated in the expedition were sworn to secrecy
Mnie atakuje?
power at the time.
I hope you're not afraid of diving into bottomless pits.
Hardly. Maybe a little. Why?
Despite the Grand Gates no longer functioning, there is a more direct way to reach the source. By dropping straight down into a rift in Lower Denevron.
You know, last time I wanted to charge into a restricted area, you weren't so sure it was a great idea.
People change. Maybe I've learned a thing or two about calculated risk-taking from you. And the prospect of securing the source makes this a risk worth taking.
With this knowledge and Sev's plan to control the miasma with the aeroliths, I'll get Aurea to call a meeting with the Axel.
Perfect.
All right, everyone. Let's give Khan Arteme the rundown.
Using the aeroliths, I can trigger a miasma everywhere they affect above ground.
It is advised that your people remain indoors during this process.
The miasma will flow from the source, which will lessen the raw magic enough to keep Bryn safe while she escorts the Ark.
And how is she going to get there without the Grand Gate?
She'll drop in through the rift in Lower Denevron.
Skies, of course she will.
Don't worry. I've got plenty of experience scaling down cliffs.
Once she's in the underworks, She'll stay within the Ark's protective field and follow it to the source where it will fulfill its purpose, to pacify the Tangles.
And what about the Herald?
That's where you're going to need to trust me.
You really think you can do this?
Growing up in a freehold in Carnhaven, joining a weaver band seemed impossible. Then opportunity struck, I jumped on it. In my first weaver band, becoming a point seemed impossible. Then I met Aurea. And not too long ago, being the first to enter the Enclave in half a century seemed impossible. Yet here we are. What I'm about to do feels impossible. But that's how I like it.
You've asked me to guide us. Now, it's time for you to trust me when I say, this is our path.
Kenrick lied to us for decades. It's hard to believe anyone who says they're gonna take care of the Surgeborn now. But with how open you've been, and everything you've done for us already, you've earned my trust. We will stay and fight for our hearth.
Thank you.
Bryn, I'll coordinate with Sev. When you're ready, come see me. Happy to have you over here, Sev.
Happy to be here. So you both have.
Careful not to block our sunny patch.
This is going to be a challenging expedition. Are you ready?
Have Arik escort Khan Arteme here. I'm ready to move out.
Good. Take some time to rest. And I'm sure everyone will want a chance to speak with you before you head into the rift.
You all worry too much. I'll be fine.
I know that. Just make sure the others do, too.
All right.
Dobra, lecimy. Po grande epilogę.
So you are worried about me?
Not a chance. Just came to wish you luck. This will be a career-defining moment for you. I've been fortunate enough to have my share of them, so I recognize one when I see it.
The Enclave is the heart of our legacy as weavers. An expedition to restore it? That is so much more than I could have dreamed of doing with my life back in Carnhaven. What if I screw it up?
You won't.
What makes you so sure?
Something I saw in you the first day we met. You act in spite of your fears, not because of them. Call it intuition or faith, but I call it letting love drive you. Whether that's love of a person, a place, or a culture, or, in your case, a love of adventure. I've had great accomplishments throughout my career. But if there's one that will profoundly shake future generations for the better, it's bringing you here.
Thank you, Oria.
Pięknie. Czas skończyć tą historię. Mnie trochę męczy ta gra. Gadać będą. Nie wiadomo ile.
Sev is set to vent the tangles from the source when you're ready.
No to lecimy, no.
I'll tell Sev to get started. Dom.
Looks like Sev was right. The rift has been vented.
Zapomnieli napisów. Były przez chwilę.
It's as safe as it's going to be.
You sure that rope can hold us both?
It'll do the job. Just try to land gracefully.
I always do. Got it.
My magic will only carry the ark for as far as I can see you. Good luck, Bryn of Carnhaven.
Ooh, Dungeons and Dragons!
Ignore it.
I plan to.
You'll find I demand attention. You know, it hurts my feelings that you haven't come back to visit me even once. I get lonely down there in my cell.
Mogłem zajść do niej, no. Nie zrobiłem tego.
I know its voice is making your skin crawl. I feel it too.
It helps when you guys are talking instead of it.
Then we'll keep talking. We're here for you.
No matter what that voice says, you stopped the Herald before. Do it again.
furry friend of yours betrayed you, and yet you don't mind having him in your ear. Double standard.
Bryn, you put your faith in me at the Grand Gate. I'm doing the same for you now. None of us would still be here if it weren't for you.
You're getting close. One last chance. Join me, and I'll grant you strength beyond your wildest dreams.
I've already told you, I don't need it.
If you're strong enough without me, why are there 7 creatures chattering in your ear?
They're not crutches. They're friends.
We could be friends.
Zaczynamy naszą zabawę. O, jest. Raczej hapsy ma od nowa.
What's so funny?
Couldn't destroy me with an arc of my size. And so you brought a toy instead. Destroy it after you perish.
What mechanika is it? Widzieliście? Kurwa, te zdalnie sterowane kule niemożliwe do uniknięcia. Wow, uwielbiam tę grę, nie ma co. No skacz! Ty krowo, no! Ile można ich ściskać, kurwa? widziałem tego. No bez jaj, kurwa! No bez jaj! No chyba pierdolicie, kurwa, ze mnie. To kurwa, co to ma być? Kółko, no kurwa, odciepię, kółko wciskam, kurwa, nie działa to w ogóle, do cholery, ja chcę z nim walczyć. Kurwa! No byłem za nim, kurwa, no! Nic nie działa. Rogi trzeba niszczyć, tak? No znowu, kurwa, klikam, te kółko, kurwa, nie działa! Błagam, zabij mnie, to sobie, kurwa, zacznę od nowa. Patrzcie, jestem w tej mgle, nie mogę stać. Nice, mechanika, kurwa, nie ma co. O! Damy w ten rewir. Śmierci jakiś, kurwa, to robił, tą grę pierdolony. Patrzcie, normalnie, kurwa, jak w to grać mam. Nie, kurwa, nie potrafię w to grać chyba, ja nie wiem. Kurwa, no! Kurwa! Bez jaj, ja tego nigdy nie zrobię. No! Jakieś upośledzenie zrobił tą grę, naprawdę. No kurwa, kurwo, ty krowo! Nice kamera, nie ma co! No kurwa! Pojadę chyba kurwa do twórców i nakopię im dupy. No! X cisnąłem, żeby kurwa skoczyła na górę i ona w ogóle poskoczyła gdzieś w kosmos. Widzieliście, jak on się kurwa przesuwa w moją stronę? Jak nie mogę kurwa odejść w ogóle od niego? No kurwa, rusz się! Kurwa! No kurwa! W ogóle nie reaguje na polecenia moje, kurwa! Patrzcie, jak nie trzeba, to się kurwa do każdej powierzchni potrafi przyczepić, no nie? Do tarczy leżącej na ziemi. A kurwa tak, to nie! Ja pierdolę! Kurwa! Nawet animacji kurwa dobrze nie zrobili, widzicie? Jak ona się trzyma go? Ja pierdolę, co za gówniana walka! Nic tu kurwa nie działało znowu. Ile razy, ja już kurwa mam tak dosyć tego partactwa, że ja pierdolę, jak można w ogóle brać za to pieniądze? Stulpysk! Żałosna to kurwa gra. Pierdolę. Gówno. Kurwa dość. Ja pierdolę. Cała gra była całkiem niezła i kurwa na koniec takie gówno dać. I działające. O tak, tak.
Breach? What breach?
O, breach, teraz będzie nas więcej, teraz nie macie szans. O nie, to wiecie, twórcy Dragon Age'a robili tą grę z BioWare. Wiecie, jak się to nazywa? Odpadki. Uspokój się, Adix.
As old as the tear between worlds that bleeds what you call magic. A wound your kind tore wider in their own quest for power. Until they could no longer contain it. And the inevitable happened.
The surge.
The surge. An event so cataclysmic in both worlds it shook them to their core. And it left a path. One I had to follow. Your kind have mastered the core, indestructible and suffused with incredible power. How you barely understand and haven't earned. Power that should and will be mine. You can't hope to compete with me. I carry with me 1,000 souls and 1,000 bodies. You are an insect. Consider it an inherent failure of your species.
Bla bla.
Could you shut up?
To ci weterani z BioWare to pisali. Tam jakoś... Ja pierdolę.
You're annoying. And I'm trying to think.
Bryn, Arik managed to get the scry back, for now.
We've lost visuals.
The Herald is down, but regenerating. And the Ark of Verdance. It's working, but the raw magic is too much. The Ark can't pacify the tangles.
You need to get out of there. Now!
No! I have to do something.
Bryn, we will find another way.
die, just like the Eye's daughter.
Whatever it takes.
Her name was Isla.
No to jeszcze nie koniec. O Jezu, Chrystu Boże, nie każcie mi jeszcze raz walczyć.
Bryn. Can you hear me? Bryn, talk to me.
Oh no.
Come on.
Jest na szczęście. No, nie, ja tego nie chcę oglądać. Nie chcę tego oglądać, was partaczy. Technical Artist, Pripepo, ma cygiełkę przy tym. Wow, ciekawe co to znaczy. Dobra, i kolejny. Cio, pierdalać mi, pan do partaczy. Ja mam nadzieję, że to jest last game wasz, bez kontynuacji nie będzie. Dobra, my kończymy. Dzięki, że oglądaliście. To nasz ostatni odcinek z tej gry. Ja jeszcze docisnę parę questów do platyny i tyle. I kończę z tym i nie będę grać więcej gier od tego studia. Nara.